Hello Pisces, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So Pisces, I'm here to do your October reading for you. I am. This reading is for the collective, so it may or may not resonate with all of you, okay? Just take what does resonate and leave the rest. Don't try to force anything. And thank you so much, Pisces. I love you guys. Thank you for all of the likes, all of my subscribers. Hi. Everyone who's new here, hi. Thank you to everyone for everything that you do that helps this channel keep growing. I truly, truly appreciate you all. All right, Divine, what do you have for Pisces for October? Pisces in October. Oh boy. The Devil is the first card out. I feel like somebody is in a toxic situation. I'm also feeling like heavy obsession here with you, Pisces. I'm seeing this as your energy. Yeah, this could be somebody who's just like really over the top obsessed. Like this is a whole new level of obsession here. Because they're studying you, they're watching you. This is somebody who may even want to put in the work here, but they've got to get some courage. I really feel like this person they're afraid to confront. They're afraid to confront you. They're afraid to confront whatever toxicity they may have. This could be somebody who's in a full-on commitment with the Devil. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But they're over here, they're watching you from afar. Know this, they are watching you. They're like a hawk. Like they're going through as many details about you as they can, trying to find out as much about you as they can. This is like, seriously, they're taking obsession to a whole new level. Look, this person's stalking you, I'm telling you. It's either, I feel like they're watching you. They could even have, I feel like they went with a page. I'm getting the sense that this page energy is the toxic situation that they're in. So they're watching you. The karmic is watching you. Your person is afraid of both of you. Yeah, I feel like at one point this person thought that they were better than you. They could be somebody who's very materialistic, money-minded, right? This could be a boss, business owner, entrepreneur, somebody who's really good with their finances. And I feel like they highly underestimated you. See, two shakes before this Nine of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles to me is the most underestimated person in the deck, okay? Because she's seen as always wearing peasant clothing, working really hard to grow something, like working your fingers to the bone kind of thing, but having empty baskets, right? Not having anything to bring to the table, being in maybe a financial struggle at the time. And I feel like this person turned their nose up at you. They didn't think your grass was green enough. They thought that they could maybe have greener grass with this Devil energy, but look at how lush you're growing everything. It's just whatever you're working on has grown now into the Empress in the Minor Arcana energy. This is being single, but having pretty much, you have almost every pentacle that you can have in the deck. The only thing you don't have here is a soulmate connection. That one last pentacle you don't have, that stands for a soulmate, something that's going to grow into a commitment, okay? Other than that, you're extremely abundant and happy being single. You're self-fulfilled here, okay? And I feel like you've got a toxic page energy watching you. You've got your person completely obsessed about you. Just know everything you're doing, you're being watched, like very closely. Like it's kind of creepy, okay? It's kind of creepy. I feel like these two people are stuck in a toxic loop, but you're free. You're on the top of the wheel here. There's envy here. Yeah, you could be doing something very spiritual. I feel like your person is seeing you as the Ace of Cups. You were and are that blessing in love. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is telling me that a cycle is closing out. Like there's a big metal door here, like a vault door that's slamming shut. And yeah, your person knows that they're in love with you here. They're falling apart, especially at night. This person can't sleep, can't eat, having nightmares maybe if they are sleeping. All they're doing is thinking about you, focusing on you, realizing that they lost a blessing in love here, a divine blessing, turning their nose up at you, thinking you didn't have even any kind of chance at growing something big, and you've grown something huge here. Whatever you're doing, it's very successful, and you're very abundant and happy. Then they got themselves stuck with a crazy page energy. I feel like I'm almost feeling like a rage off of this page. You know, I am. Yeah, see, this person stood around on this, sat around with their back turned for a really long time. Could have been up to 3 years maybe. And they don't even know if you feel the same way about them. All of the emotion is all dried up. They could have been waiting to hear from you. That didn't happen. But they've had a decision to make. And I feel like they've kind of hung out in a very comfortable sort of position. Like it's more comfortable for them to do nothing than it is to confront you in this page. This does not make them feel comfortable having to come out with how crappy they treated you, having to confront this page and tell this page that they're in love with you. You know, that's hard for this person to do. They're afraid of it. They don't have courage. Okay? But now it's like they want to work on things with you here. Because they know if they don't collaborate with you, this chance at this blessing and love is gone. It's gone. Yeah, they're seeing you from a whole new perspective too. Remember the person who underestimated you, they can't say anything bad about you now. I mean, everything that you have here, you worked really hard for. This is something that's all for you. Something you earned and grew. Yep, I feel like this person in the past, they were very immature, right? They were all up in their ego. This to me has been an STD card too, that this isn't for all of you, but there's a possibility this person could have picked up at some kind of STD. But yeah, they were immature. They weren't serious. They were all up in their ego. They didn't realize that they were playing with their divine feminine here. This could very well be a twin flame soulmate connection. And I definitely see you as divine feminine energy with the Empress and the Minor Arcana and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Being on top of the wheel because you did your work. You put forth the effort. I feel like this person now realizes they're looking back on things. This is all like thought, right? These are their thoughts that drive them crazy at night, is how they treated you. They weren't serious. They were all up in their ego. They were very, they thought they were better than you. They did. They turned their nose up at you. They thought they were better, and they were only flirting and in it for just playtime. Playtime. And look, yeah, they're realizing this. They know now they missed out on a blessing in love. That cup there, it's this cup here. It's the ace. It's the blessing. It was shoved in their face. Here you go. Here's your blessing. This could have come to them when they were in kind of a bad place in their life. You know, they could have been sitting here under this tree one day and said, God, you know, please just send me somebody. Please send me somebody who's going to love me the right way, right? The divine says, okay, here you go. And they turn their nose up at you, thinking you would always be in in peasant clothing. But they were wrong. You're an empress. You're an empress wear now, an empress attire. Because you're a divine feminine here. This was your divine masculine. You were the blessing. Now they can see it, and this person is falling apart. Now they don't want to let you go, but they feel kind of stuck in between something that isn't working with this page because there's no love, right? And you having turned their back on you because they thought you weren't good enough. And they took this Ace of Cups, this one here with the water that was in it, that's the Ace of Cups. That was this blessing. And they tossed it to the freaking curb when they turned their back on you. This is everything that they're thinking about. Okay, and they're getting really emotional here because they know the kind of person that they ended up with. This page, don't, make no bones about it. This page, they're showing their true colors. They're showing this person just how immature they are, how nasty they are with their communication. They're very stalky, like they are stalking you. They're stalking your person. Yeah, man. This is too many, divine. Yep. They could have said some things about you too behind your back, or did whatever they could to trash this connection, okay? And I feel like all of that is coming out in the open. I also feel like, you know what, you get to make the judgment call on this situation, collective. You get to make the judgment call. You do. I feel like you're extremely tapped into the divine. And you haven't been talking to any of these people. You were innocent in this. You gave this person nothing but love. And I feel like they turned you out. They put you out. This person just basically, they chose a page over an empress. They chose a page over their divine feminine. Okay? And they're realizing this now. Now they can't get you off of their mind. You're extremely intuitive too. Yeah, I feel like, see, with the Six of Cups here and this Seven of Swords, I feel like they thought that you were naive. This person knew what they were doing when they had that in and out energy. You could have been in a time of vulnerability. Like I said, I feel like when they met you and got with you, you were in the Seven of Pentacles energy, right? You were in the Seven of Pentacles energy, and you flipped on this person while they, in no communication. You flipped and you worked on yourself and you worked on something that's growing for you, and now you're an empress, okay? But, at the time when you guys were together, I feel like they planned this out. They knew you were in a vulnerable situation. They knew you were innocent in this, and I feel like they took advantage of you. I feel like they just took advantage. Remember, they knew they were coming in. Here it is. They were coming in to play around. They weren't serious. They were not serious. And they were all up in their ego, feeling like they could do whatever they wanted, walk on whoever they wanted, and get away with it. Okay? And that's pretty much what they did. And I feel like they may have thought that this is going to be easy, right? Because you believed in this person. You trusted in this person. And I feel like they planned it out. They knew they were lying. They knew they were sneaking around. They could have, underneath this little sock hat was stuff that they kept hidden. See, you were honest with them, but they weren't honest with you. I feel like they could have already been in a commitment with this page and just wanted to play. They didn't realize you would turn into the Empress. They didn't realize you were a blessing in love. Now they do. Now they realize that. Yeah, now they feel like a fool. They feel like a fool. I feel like they took advantage of your kindness. They took advantage of that innocence about you, okay? They took advantage of the fact that you really looked up to this person and trusted them. They took advantage of everything. And now they feel like a fool. They didn't, maybe they didn't, like I said, they didn't think there would be any consequences. They thought they could get away with it. But this person ended up stepping right off a cliff because now they're realizing really the karmic is showing their true colors here. They're realizing just how immature this person is. And I feel like this is also a person who, this page, I feel like your person provides for them. I feel like they're in it for money, okay? Your person didn't realize you were going to end up having more money than they did. It's really sad, actually. I have to say, it's really freaking sad. Now they want to come back in and give you an apology, tell you how they feel about you, you know. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus. Yeah, this came out and then kind of flipped over in reverse. Yeah. I feel like because they breadcrumbed you, because they gave you nothing and gave to others, and they knew you were sitting here waiting to hear from them, waiting for anything from them, right? They knew it the whole time and did nothing. They did nothing, collective. Pisces. Okay, and I feel like they're going to come forward with an apology, but I feel like they're expecting to get this 10 of Cups, a happy family life with you, all of this, right? Yeah, but they're not. They're not. I feel like you've healed. You could even be a star here, or just like out in the public eye, right? Putting yourself out there, showing your skills and abilities. People are loving, totally digging what you're doing. You're guiding them. You're a guide and a helper and a healer for other people. And you're on a glow up here, a major glow up here. Very intuitive, very spiritual. I feel like you're just following your divine path now. You know, and I feel like, yeah, this person, they're feeling out in the cold. They want to get back together with you. There's a lot of tower moments and fighting wherever they are. But yeah, I feel like this person, yeah, but you're standing in your power and your strength. You're the Empress here. You've got some powerful energy here, Pisces. I feel like you've healed from the situation in the Empress's throne. You don't need anyone, okay? And you're really focused on building something solid for yourself and continuing to grow. And in strength, I feel like you've got your boundaries up. You've done your healing. You're living a peaceful life. You don't need the chaos. You don't need the fighting. You don't need the toxicity. And I feel like, you know, you're going to hear from this person, but they want to reunite. And honestly, I'm getting the sense that you've just moved on. You've healed enough to be just focused on you and leveling up in your life. I feel like there's just no forgetting how this person, you can forgive them, but you can't forget how they just left you sitting there thinking you weren't good enough for even the simple truth. Thinking you weren't good enough even for a bit of their time to talk to you. Okay, I think you're just done. I don't think you can get past it. And you know what? Well, I take that wrong. I think you've already gotten past it on your own. But I mean, together, I don't think you can forgive this person, but you can't forget what they did. You're not going to be able to forget how you were treated by them. And I feel like, you don't trust this person anymore for very good reason. Give me one more for Pisces. So basically, Pisces, this person's going to want to reach out, but they're scared, okay? They know they've done a lot wrong, and they know they've got to take accountability for it. I feel like they do talk to you about this, but they're feeling duped right now because honestly, they chose a page over an empress. They're going to be having a very painful ending at the end of the month because I feel like you've healed and you're taking your empire elsewhere. That's the feeling that I'm getting here, but it's all because of how they treated you. It's how they treated you. Anyway, Pisces, that's what I've got for your October forecast, right? I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. If you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, right? Help me grow, become part of the soul tribe because we're the coolest here. We really are. And until next time, Pisces, take care of you and peace out.